Are you looking for the best strollers? In this video we will look at some of the 8 best strollers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Baby Jogger City Mini GT2 Double. Best side-by-side double stroller. It's a great idea to buy a convertible stroller for your first baby if you're considering having a second. It gives you the flexibility to add another seat and convert it into a double later on down the line. But while a convertible stroller will work well enough, a dedicated double stroller might better suit your needs. The Baby Jogger City Mini GT2 Double is an all-terrain side-by-side double stroller with several advantages over a convertible double stroller. For one, its maneuverability doesn't change with the number and size of the kids it's carrying. A convertible double stroller has its seats arranged in a tandem configuration. If you have an older toddler in the front seat, the added weight over the front wheels will affect your steering effort. A side-by-side doesn't have that problem if you don't exceed the stroller's weight limits. Another benefit of the side-by-side layout is the ease of getting your child into the seat. Since there's nothing in front, lifting them into the seat is a breeze. My 3-year-old liked to climb into his seat himself, though this was a double-edged sword as he could just as easily climb out if he wasn't buckled in. Buckling him in was easy when I just used the waist belt, but the shoulder strap's interlocking harness system was tricky. The harness parts all go together a certain way, and getting them to stay that way while your child is squirming can be challenging. Another shortcoming is the small underseat storage basket. It's a relatively small space for such a large stroller, though it will fit a backpack-style diaper bag, provided you can squeeze it past the crossbar right over the basket. There are also no cup holders, so if you want a place to dock your latte, you'll need to buy one separately from Baby Jogger. Being an all-terrain stroller, the GT2 Double has larger wheels and a fantastic suspension that provide a smooth ride on pavement and more off-road capability for outdoor excursions. To set the brake, simply pull the lever on the right rail. One drawback of side-by-side double strollers is that they are wide. The GT2 Double will fit through standard-sized doorways, though sometimes just barely. You need to be aware of the placement of the back wheels when pushing through a door to avoid snagging them. The stroller's extra width makes it less ideal for cruising narrow store aisles. It's best suited for wide open spaces, so the GT2 Double has become my go-to theme park stroller. As I already mentioned, it's supremely maneuverable and very easy to get my kids in and out of. Thanks to the individually reclining seatbacks and flip-up footrests, it's also great for taking naps. If one child falls asleep, you can lean them back and pull down the sunshade, which provides generous coverage. Folding the GT2 Double is as easy as pulling the straps on the seats. The stroller collapses neatly in half, though you need to be ready for the top to swing down to avoid smacking your shins. Carrying the GT2 Double by those straps is easy enough, but at 36.5 pounds, it's far from being a lightweight stroller. Getting it in and out of your car requires some muscle, especially if you lift it over and into a conventional trunk. Additionally, its substantial width makes it bulky even when folded, so you'll need to clear a good amount of space to make room for it. Number 2. Wonderfold W4 Luxe. Unless you're a stroller enthusiast, you probably won't notice when another parent rolls up next to you with a fancy set of wheels. But everyone will notice the Wonderfold W4 Luxe. This imposing 4-seat stroller wagon stands at 4.5 feet tall with the canopy fully extended and is just over 4 feet long. On walks, it will take up most of the sidewalk. Despite its size, the largest Wonderfold model is relatively easy to maneuver, though don't expect it to navigate tight corridors and aisles. You will feel the weight of the wagon, plus your kids, when pushing uphill or for long periods, but the large 12-inch wheels in the rear make that task less laborious. The Wonderfold W4 Luxe is kind of like a pack-and-play on wheels and, as such, it's spacious. The wagon comes with 2 bench seats, which accommodate 2 children each. The shoulder room will be tight with 2 toddlers on one bench, but it's manageable. We usually install the front-facing bench for our 2 kids, leaving space for blankets, toys and whatever else they need in the front of the wagon. I like that the walls are tall enough that my 3-year-old can't just jump out whenever he wants, and he likes the secret zipper door in the front that allows him to crawl in and out when opened. The canopy is simple and effective, providing plenty of shade no matter the sun's position. When not needed, the canopy rods slide out and stow neatly in the back of the wagon. Also in the back is a large external cargo basket that can hold your diaper bag and more. The W4 Luxe's best feature is also its biggest downside: it's massive. The wagon weighs 58 pounds in total, and while folding it does shrink it down substantially, it's still bulky. This isn't a stroller you can fit easily in an average-sized trunk. You need to be able to fold some seats down or have a truck bed to toss it into, and even then, lifting it in and out won't be easy. With all that said, the Wonderfold W4 Luxe isn't well suited for everyday stroller duties. Number 3. Chicco Corso. Best budget single-seat travel system stroller. After more than 60 years in the baby products game, Chicco has earned a reputation among parents for being a trusted brand. In the competitive stroller market, Chicco's offerings fall right in the middle of the price spectrum, and even though its strollers aren't super high-end, they offer a lot of bang for your buck. The Chicco Corso is a perfect example. The Corso is a full-size, single-seat travel system stroller, which means it was designed from the outset to be compatible with a car seat, in this case, the Chicco KeyFit range. Though the Corso's seat is suitable for newborn babies, it reclines fully and comes with an infant insert. It's easier to keep your little one in their car seat, remove it from its base, pop it into your stroller and go. Doing this avoids transferring your baby, which is a game changer if they are sound asleep and want them to stay asleep. The Corso is a mid-range stroller, so it feels plain compared to high-end offerings in the same class. Some of its materials are somewhat rough to the touch, and overall the seat lacks the plushness you might expect based on its upscale, modern design. I tested the Corso model, which does add a few more premium features, such as a faux leather wrap for the handlebar and bumper bar and a larger cargo basket with cup holder pouches. It also upgrades the wheels from plastic to a treaded rubber design. These enhancements help raise the Corso's luxury quotient, but if you're expecting Uppababy or Nooner levels of quality, you'll be sorely disappointed. What the Corso lacks in luxury, it makes up for with practicality and value. The Corso is handy with a supple ride that's easy on your hands and your baby. The seat has 3 recline positions and will lay flat. Meanwhile, the canopy provides good coverage thanks to a zip-out extension. I love the one-handed folding mechanism, similar to the Chicco Bravo, and it comes in handy when you've got a baby occupying your other hand. Once folded, the stroller stands on its own, a highly underrated feature. The Corso is often paired with a KeyFit infant car seat. The standard Corso gets the KeyFit 30 while the Corso Le gets the KeyFit 35. That makes sense since a travel system stroller works best when you have the car seat it's designed to work with. You can, however, buy the Corso separately. Number 4. Veer Cruiser. Best premium all-terrain wagon. It's rare for a stroller to live up to its marketing hype, but the Veer Cruiser does just that with a rugged design that offers capability and utility in spades. The Veer is a versatile stroller wagon that seats 2 children. The wagon can be pulled or pushed, though pushing requires some getting used to as it steers from the back in this configuration. In keeping with its extreme outdoorsy image, the wagon is designed to be hosed down when it gets dirty. This is a great feature, especially if your kids spill food from the center snack tray. The Veer Cruiser's 12-inch rear wheels help it crawl over uneven terrain, while the front wheels with integrated suspension help smooth out the ride. The sides of the wagon are at a good height for a toddler to rest their arms on, and they can easily climb in and out. Though the sides, seat backs and handlebar collapse flat, the Veer Cruiser is still bulky when folded due to its large wheels. It's also on the heavy side at 32.5 pounds. The Veer Cruiser has many useful features out of the box, but some conveniences that come standard on other strollers are only available as optional accessories. For example, if you want shade for your children, you'll have to fork over an additional $60 each for the retractable canopies. If you want more cargo space, the rear cargo basket will set you back at around $80. The advantage of offering everything a la carte is you can customize your Veer cruiser to your heart's content with unique colors and prints. The Veer cruiser is undoubtedly a pricey option, especially after accessories, but you'll appreciate this wagon's versatility and robustness if you find yourself outdoors often. Number 5. Uppababy Minu V2. Best Compact Stroller. Full disclosure, I've owned an original Minu since 2018, so I've had a lot of time to consider what it does well and where it falls short. With that said, I can say the changes Uppababy made to the Minu V2 go a long way towards addressing the issues I had with the original. The Uppababy Minu is the brand's lightweight, compact stroller. Its significantly smaller dimensions make it well suited for traveling on a plane, but the Minu also works as an everyday stroller. The Minu V2 builds on the original with small but meaningful improvements. The latch that keeps the stroller together when folded is now hinged and spring-loaded, making it easier to release and unfold. The canopy has been redesigned with a zip-out extension, replacing the previous pull-down shade that got loose and floppy over time. There's also an adjustable leg rest, a welcome addition for naps in the stroller. These enhancements only make a great stroller even better. The Minu V2 still boasts exceptional maneuverability and a smooth, comfortable ride for a small stroller. Storage space is limited, but there's enough room in the cargo basket to stow a backpack-style diaper bag. Another reason you'll love it is it fits just about anywhere. There's no need to worry about clearance issues when you're rolling through a densely packed store, and no matter what other junk you have in your trunk, odds are the Minu V2 will fit. Unfortunately, one feature that hasn't been updated is the two-pedal brake system. Normally, you step on the red pedal to set the brakes on both wheels and step on the green to release them, but in some cases, the pedals stick and fail to lock or unlock both wheels. This is an annoyance but won't affect functionality too much as you can still set the brake manually on each wheel. Number 6. Evenflo Pivot Xplore. Best Budget Stroller Wagon. If you like the idea of the Veer cruiser but can't bring yourself to spend that kind of money on a wagon, the Evenflo Pivot Xplore is a compelling alternative that's substantially easier on your wallet. Like the Veer, the Pivot Xplore is an all-terrain stroller wagon with a reversible handlebar that allows you to pull it like a wagon or push it like a stroller. It seats two kids facing each other and comes with a detachable snack tray that snaps in the middle. It also comes with two canopies and an external cargo basket, features that are available only as optional accessories on the Veer. The Pivot Xplore's large wheels with foam-filled rubber tires perform well on uneven terrain, though not as big as the Veer's. In addition to being competent off-road, the Pivot Xplore rides smoothly on pavement and requires little effort to push or steer when in stroller mode. The seats are spacious, offering plenty of room for your kids to grow thanks to a deep, expandable footwell and wide seat cushions. Drop the wagon's front rim to get in or out, and your kids can come and go as they please. The 3-point waist belt is easy to use and holds them securely in place if you need them to stay put. Storage is another thing this stroller wagon does well. Each seat has an interior side pocket for storing snacks, sippy cups, toys or whatever your kids pick up on the trails. There are also two exterior pockets that are a good size for storing water bottles. The basket hangs off the back of the wagon and provides a decent amount of space for jackets or a small diaper bag. Do keep in mind that it can get in the way of your legs when pushing in stroller mode. It's tough to avoid bulkiness with a wagon, especially an all-terrain wagon with large wheels. The Pivot Xplore weighs 34.7 pounds, but it doesn't feel that heavy loading it into your car when folded. The folding process is straightforward, but it does require some muscle to get the two ends of the stroller to scissor in half and click together in the middle. Number 7. Ergobaby Metro Plus. Best compact stroller to take on a plane. If you're a parent that's constantly on the go, you need a stroller that can keep up with your busy lifestyle. The Ergobaby Metro Plus is a compact stroller that offers a lot of convenience and takes up hardly any space at all when folded. Thanks to its compact dimensions, the Metro Plus can fit just about anywhere, whether you're making your way through a crowded store or rolling down the narrow aisle of an airplane. It also folds up small enough that it's approved for stowage in the overhead bins of most airlines, which is great because a stroller comes in handy when boarding or deplaning with a toddler. At just under £17, the Metro Plus is exceptionally light. Moving it from one car to another is effortless, especially since you don't have to rearrange your trunk to get it to fit. The Metro Plus is reasonably spacious for a compact stroller with a well-padded seat. The seat back reclines flat for nap time and has an adjustable leg rest. The canopy is mounted high on the stroller, limiting coverage, and there's no visor extension. Meanwhile, the cargo basket is decent for a small stroller and has a good clearance between the bottom crossbar and the basket. I also appreciate the adjustable handlebar, a feature I wish the Minu had. The Metro Plus rides well on smooth surfaces, but it can get bumpy going over chunky asphalt. The stroller is supposed to fold with only one hand, but I found the folding mechanics awkward and almost always had to use two hands to origami it into the correct position. It could just take some getting used to, however. Number 8. Evenflo Gold Otto. An affordable self-folding compact stroller. Because the stroller market is so competitive, manufacturers need to keep innovating new features to make their products stand out. One such innovation is the self-folding mechanism, a design that allows a stroller to fold itself automatically without operator assistance. If you frequently have your hands full by the time you get to your car, this is huge, as you have one less thing to worry about when you're trying to get your baby back in the car. The Evenflo Gold Otto is a new addition to the niche self-folding stroller segment, and though it's not perfect, there's a lot to like about it. For starters, it's true to its name. Just press the button on the handlebar and the Evenflo Otto automatically collapses down. To unfold it again, hit the same button and pull the handlebar up to watch the stroller snap into position. When folded, it's not quite as compact as the other travel strollers I tested, but it's still easy to squeeze into your trunk or the back seat. It could use some improvement in the ride and handling department. The Otto uses small foam wheels and doesn't have much in the way of suspension. As a result, the ride can be bumpy at times. The wheels on my tester squeaked more than I liked.